Hi Barefoot, this is John and Rachel with an update on the congregational meeting that we held yesterday after services. So we wanted to let you know about a couple of things that were discussed yesterday and some transitions that will be taking place in this new year.
So what we did is we did a review of 2017 and we looked at the outreach that we engaged in. We looked at how we had Paul and Randy come on as our pastoral interns, and how they're engaging in their studies right now with their equipping academy. And we also looked at how we established our vision team and how they are helping with governance, how they are overseeing key ministries, and giving us a really good leadership structure moving forward for 2018. For 2018, we continue to invest in joining Jesus on his mission in our community. And one of the other things that we're hoping to do is invest in our local schools and see that as an outlet where we're able to connect with younger families and kids. And the vision team will continue to be working on constitution and bylaws, as well as articles of incorporation, so we move forward with those organizational logistics. A transition that we wanted to let everybody know about is the transition of Rachel and myself. And it's one that we are going to be taking a call to a congregation in the Midwest. And this wasn't a call that we intentionally sought out, but it's a call that has God's fingerprints all over it. And we feel at peace with taking this call. And it's a call as an associate pastor with Lutheran Church of the Master in Omaha, Nebraska. And Rachel's going to talk a little bit about our discernment process.
When this call came up, we first turned it down because Barefoot was the main priority for us. And right now, we still see Barefoot as a very big priority. We have the next 6 months to work on the development and the transitions. We have been discerning this. We had many months of prayer, and we both feel that this is the place where God is leading us to. So we are confident in the groundwork that has been laid, and we will continue forging ahead, as well as the Barefoot team moving forward too. So they're excited for us. They're excited for what's ahead for Barefoot and all of the growth and things that are going to come down the way.
Absolutely. And what we see is God began a good work with the group that began Barefoot, and we see that God will continue that work and will continue to guide that group of leaders and that whole congregation, because that congregation is a special miracle, bringing together many different people from many different faith experiences, and they have centered themselves on Jesus Christ and his work. And we are so thrilled to have been a part of that. So what we see as the transition we'll be finishing our work in Western New York at the end of June, and after that we'll be transitioning out to Omaha, Nebraska. During that time, though, we are going to be heavily investing in the leadership of the vision team, as well as developing other leadership spots, positions, and abilities, so that Barefoot will be able to continue on in this period of growth. In order to do that, we are going to be bringing in some of our leadership from our networks and associations to coach and encourage and to help along that process. At the end of January, we have Pastor Eric Wenger, who's the executive director of the 247 Network, coming to encourage and coach. And the 247 Network is an association that Barefoot is a part of that places a heavy emphasis on multiplication and church planting. At the end of February, we will be having Pastor Mark Vanderteigen. He is the service coordinator for Lutheran congregations in Mission for Christ, and he will be talking about stewardship and generosity, and he will also be working with our vision team and coaching us as well. And lastly, in the month of April, we'll be having Pastor Dan Kleitz, who is the church planting coordinator for Lutheran congregations in Mission for Christ in. And he will be coaching the core team, the vision team, as well as the congregation on what this transition will mean for the church plant and how, with the help of the leadership as well as the supporting people, such as himself, they'll be able to grow and move forward, not only to survive, but to thrive. And we look forward to being a part of this process. We look forward to doing all the things necessary that we need to do to have Barefoot in a place where they will continue to go on and center themselves on only one person, and that is Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And we are excited about that. We are sad to leave Western New York. It's the only place that Rachel and I have ever known as home. But we are optimistic, and we are called to be out in Omaha.
So if you have any questions for us, you can find us on Facebook through Barefoot Christian Community. You can also email us, reach out to us, and we would be more than happy to talk about what's coming ahead.
All right. So yeah, that's what we had for our congregational meeting. That's what we have going on for our transition. And we just pray that everyone would join Jesus on His mission, and that we would bind ourselves together as a community so that we can move forward in mission for Christ. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye.